Hey everyone, it's Diane Mireles with Visions and Traditions Realty. It's so good to be here on this Tuesday midday. Looking forward to our little chat and hope you can jump on and join us. If not, just count on you catching the video later on. Today I just wanted to kind of wind up our little chat regarding mortgages and talk to you about two other companies. One of them is Caliber Home Loans, and Danny Garcia, who is in the business for a very, very long time, and his son, Trey Garcia, has been in the business for a very long time now, and very good. And then in addition, I don't know how many Friendswoodians we have out there, but Merritt Gibb, daughter of Kathy Gibb and sister of Travis Gibb, is also working for Caliber Home Loans. So I want to give a shout out to all of them because they're all great people, and I've worked with all of them and they do a fantastic job. I wanted to bring to your attention today that they've got this portfolio. It's a suite of products portfolio that is so cool because they can use it for particular situations, and people who situations with credit, or if they have a specific property type, or they've got a whole bunch of properties that are already financed, non-warrantable condos, or even one day out of bankruptcy, they can work something out for you. Now, get excited because it's good that it seems like everybody can get a home loan, but keep in the back of your mind that rates and all the fees involved are based on credit and based on your situation. So but there is a loan out there for you and they can do it. The other company I wanted to talk to you about is AMCAP Mortgage. Michelle Martin Green, another longtime Friendswoodian, and Chad Ernest. They've got a really good product over there that is a bank statement loan, which is kind of nice if you're self-employed. Now, they do require that you're self-employed for 3 years, which is not a bad thing. And then actually everything is based off of the deposits that you make into your bank account. So another really cool product. The other one, I think I mentioned this before, but I just want to remind you, is what we call a recast. And that is if just, keeping my fingers crossed, and maybe y'all get $50,000 back on your income taxes. And if you do, and you want to go ahead and pay your mortgage down, you can recast your loan. You can take all that money and pay it down onto the principal of your mortgage. And typically the cost is very minimal. It's like $400. Most lenders can do that. I know AMCAP does it. I know Caliber does it. I know that Yanni DiMartinos over at Republic does it. So just, it's a thought. Or even if, say, you have investment property and you sell it and you've got $100,000 or $150,000 you don't know what to do with and you want to pay it onto your current mortgage, do that recast. It's a really great product. Also wanted to talk to you a little bit about next week. We're going to go ahead and discuss some homeowner unexpected expenses. And just a little thing that we want to touch on, just because sometimes we take out mortgages and then all of a sudden we go, oh, nuts, didn't expect this to come up. So we're going to just touch on that a little bit, and hopefully you can join us for that. Also want to shout out to our own Friendswood, Paula Dean. I don't know, I was going to call her Leanne Patterson, who is Friendswood's Paula Dean. There, got it. And then her cohort in crime, which is her husband, Andy. Want to tell them hello with Cultivate Catering. Great company. So if you're in a situation and you can't cook dinner, give them a holler. They will put together something fabulous. You get home cooked without having to go through all the trouble. And then in addition to that, want to remind you, Visions and Traditions Realty is here for you. We are here for you. We're a great group of agents, great experienced agents that can handle whatever your needs are. If you're wanting to sell or wanting to buy, we can help you. We can help direct you to a lender, and just kind of, depending on what your needs are, we've got the contacts for you. And when we list your house for sale, we will use a professional photographer, and we will also send out a stager for an hour to help get those little final touches in place for the photographer. And yesterday I was so excited. I was teaching a class, and met a wonderful drone guy that does the aerial pictures. So I'm really excited to take some time and talk with him and get a little bit more information from him. The drones, I think, are a real positive thing. In the class that I was teaching to the other agents, it was a mandatory continuing education class. In this class, one of the agents had said, well, what about if you're in a neighborhood and you don't really want everybody else's house in there? And he said, no, he has a way of cropping the photos and making it so that it would cut out the other neighbors. And you want to be sure in case somebody behind you has got a motorcycle or a truck in the backyard. I'm just kidding, that doesn't happen here in Brunswick. Anyhow, just looking forward to doing business with you this year, and keep those mortgage tips in mind, in the back of your mind. And don't forget, when it comes to buying and selling real estate, call Visions and Traditions. We've got a great group of agents here and would love to handle your business. We consider it an honor to represent you, whether buying or selling. Thank you. See you next week.